Hi, how are you doing? This brief video explains the details on how to assemble the rigid ArteLoom Adrianne standard warp in the version of 16 inches, 24 inches and 32 inches. The loom has been previously assembled and tested in our facilities to assure its quality and performance. Please follow the instructions, and on any question do not hesitate to contact our offices. Your questions will be more than welcome. Now let's start. This picture shows the rigid ArteLoom frame fully assembled. The loom in this position shows what we call front and back, left side and right side. Due to some of the assembly component are similar, they are marked to be installed in a specific location. The parts to assemble the loom frame are: 1 left lateral frame assembly, 1 right lateral frame assembly, 1 back crossbar, 1 front crossbar, 2 level rods, 2 rollers assembly, 1 back ratchet knob, 1 front ratchet knob, and 14 wafer head screws. As a first step, bring the left lateral frame assembly and position it as indicated in the picture. Align the front crossbar and back crossbar with the pre-drilled holes in the left lateral frame assembly. Prepare 4 torque screws as indicated. Notice that the components of the loom that are required to be installed in a specific position are marked with numbers and letters to facilitate the assembly process. Secure the front crossbar and back crossbar with the 4 screws using the Torx driver included in the box. Tighten the screws, leaving a minimum play of the assembled parts for a final tightening at the end of the assembly process. Align both pre-drilled level rods with the holes in the left lateral assembly as indicated in the picture. Prepare 2 torque screws to continue with the assembly. Secure the level rods with 2 screws using the Torx driver included in the box. Tighten the screws, leaving a minimum play of the assembled parts for a final tightening at the end of the assembly process. Align both roller shaft of the roller assembly with the corresponding holes in the left lateral frame assembly. Make sure the roller shaft with key point to the right side of the loom. Insert both rollers assembly shafts in the corresponding holes in the left lateral frame assembly. Notice that both rollers assemblies are identical. For a more convenient operation in the next step, the partially assembled unit can be placed with the left lateral frame assemble, sitting on an horizontal surface. The rollers will be standing vertically. Align the right lateral frame assembly with the pre-drilled holes in the crossbars, in the pre-drilled holes in the level rods, and in the holes for the keyed shaft of the rollers. Slide the right lateral frame assembly into the roller shafts, and using the torque screws secure it to the level rods and the crossbars. Now all screws for the left side and the right side can have the final tightening. Do not over-tighten the screws. Notice that the rollers must spin freely after final tightening of the torque screws. Align the front ratchet knob and back ratchet knob with the corresponding front and back roller keyed shaft. The ratchet knobs are properly marked. Prepare 2 torque screws that will be used in the next step. Using the torque screws, secure both ratchet knobs in the pre-drilled holes of the roller's keyed shaft. The loom frame is fully assembled now. Congratulations! It is time to start weaving now.